Kevin, let's chill.
Yeah, so we're seeing a bunch of different agents coming out right now, with Claude Code, Claude Cowork, we have Dex. I guess what I'm trying to figure out is when would one agent or one platform make sense over the other, and how technical do you need to be able to use all these other different platforms that are kind of out there that people are trying to assess right now?
Yeah, so let's start with Claude Code, Cowork, and then maybe Dex.
Mm-hmm.
So with Claude Code, it's fundamentally built to do engineering, right? And you can technically build anything you want with code, but the agent itself, it's prompted to be very good at specifically engineering work. You do have to have a pretty solid understanding, I'd say, of what's going on if you want to curate yourself an agent to do an end-to-end workflow. So it is nice that it's much easier nowadays for anyone non-technical to code something up, right? But I would say it's a lot of manual effort, even for someone very technical. I've spoken to a lot of people with crazy Claude Code setups. It's taken them hundreds of hours to go ahead and think hey, what example data do I need to feed this agent, set up all the APIs it needs, the MCPs, and kind of teach their agent and then evaluate how well it's doing, set all of that up so it can learn and get better and do something. And there's a lot of tasks that would save you time, but maybe it's not even worth kind of going through this whole process just to, I don't know, let your terminal schedule a calendar invite for you or something small. Whereas for Claude Cowork, I think it's great for non-technical people to use and technical people where you want to set up a system or a project to do kind of long term. So I found it personally pretty helpful for research tasks where I can tell it go do some deep research on several topics and then come back with a report for me. So kind of still similar to what people have been using AI for quite some time, and tools like Manus, where it's very output oriented. I've noticed Claude Cowork will generate me something like a whole report or a document, even if I didn't ask it to. It's very agentic. Whereas Dex, I think it's the mindset around it is much more action or process oriented. We're not necessarily trying to generate you a research report, but it's very helpful for something like scraping all my LinkedIn leads into a CRM for me and not having to do those updates manually, or scheduling my calendar for all the calls I have to do today. More task oriented mindset. And it's also made for anyone to just ask it questions. So a new beta feature we have, for example, automations. Typically you'd have to go set that up with a whole process. You can just kind of ask Dex to do that and it'll create the automation for you.